These seems like these days of bartering, trying to get trade and trying to help each other out, them days seems like have long gone. If you want to trade with somebody, you should be able to trade with them, not just by putting somebody in power so that you can just rape their land and pay them a shed load of money to keep them ruling the country, so then you can just go in there and put your big corporations in there and your big businesses in there to rape the land of whatever resources that they have. Um, so, but we have to educate ourselves. We have to educate ourselves and keep educating ourselves to find out exactly what's going on, because if we don't know what's going on, we're just going around blind. We have to realize that we are we are sometimes our worst own enemy. And what I mean by our worst own enemy, because we will do things, but we won't do enough. We'll just do enough to get by. Why should we have to just get by? To get by, just pass around something. Don't you want more than that? You can either have better or you can have worse. I know that if I keep putting information into myself and making sure that my facts are right, I'm going to be a better person for it. If I know that I'm building a business, and I need to know everything about that business, I'm going to take time out to know everything about my business. I need to know everything about my business to have a successful business. So I'm not getting stumped if anyone asks me any questions about my business. It doesn't look like then that I'm just a chancer. I'm there for the right reasons. I'm doing things for the right reasons. And it is to provide, but to put me in a happy place. I want to be as happy as possible, because if I'm happy, the people around me are going to be happy. If I'm not bettering myself, I'm going to be sad, I'm going to be depressed, I'm going to be not thinking straight, I'm going to be very argumentative. I'm not going to feel as if I'm contributing anything or of value to anybody or anyone. So I'm the sort of person, and there are loads of people out there that are exactly the same. But there are many more that aren't. There are many more that aren't doing enough. So I know that there's enough space for me to operate. There's enough space. I'm not going into a overcrowded field. The field that I'm going into is it's very sparse. There isn't much going on in that field, so I know that I'm going to have an absolutely fantastic time with the people that are like-minded, that want to better themselves. If you better yourself, you get better. You get better. Anything you put inside you, because you don't know exactly what's going on inside you, and so that's why we go to the doctor and he'll take an x-ray and stuff, so he's got the equipment to look inside you. But if you know that you're reading and reading, that's going into your mind and it's sticking into your mind, and then you're building on top of that and you're finding out more information, you know exactly that is input. This is our computer. This here is our computer, and it's either going to be the smartest computer, or it's going to be a computer that needs rebooting. I've had to start rebooting my brain, my computer. I've had to, because no one else is going to do it for me. But I can get around like-minded people that will give me the inspiration, they'll give me the desire, they'll give me the, you know what, you can do it, they'll give me the inspiration. Because you too can do something of greatness. You don't have to wait around for anybody else to give you greatness, because nobody will give you greatness like that. You have to go out and you've got to find your own peace. Find your own piece of the world and operate within that. Find your own field where it isn't too crowded, so you aren't cooped up. You've got enough elbow, you've got enough arms, you've got enough leg room, but especially you've got enough headspace that you're taking on all this great, beautiful information that's around you to build the best business that you can. Because you know that you can do it if you operate your mindset. Put yourself in the best position. And how do you do that? Get ahead of the crowd. That's all you have to do. Get your head of this crowd, and it will be outstanding. You will not recognize yourself, because you know deep down, if you really analyze yourself, you know deep down, when you look at yourself and you sit there, or you're by yourself somewhere and you're sitting there, you could be drinking a coffee, could be having a cappuccino, whatever it is, drinking water, you're sitting there and you're analysing. Or if you've never analysed yourself, try it. Just sit there and say, right, what should I be achieving? What should I have? What should I have done? And what am I going to do? Excuse me. Analyse yourself and ask yourself these simple questions. How can I get from this point to that point in a straight line? Is it going to be a little bit crooked? Is it going to be a little bit hard and I'll take a few little turns to get back on track? How am I going to get there? I'll tell you how you're going to get there, by taking the first step. The first step might be just picking up a pen. It might be just talking to somebody. It might be just writing something down. It might just be a case where you're just sick and tired of not having enough at the end of the month, and you need change, because where you are, you've just got enough to get by for that month until next month. So what are you going to do? Sometimes there is a cut-off point when you look and you say, I can't take no more of this. How much rain is going to fall through my roof? I've only got one bucket, and that bucket's got a hole in it, and it isn't catching the water. So you're going to have to catch water yourself. You're going to have to fix that roof, and that roof is your brain. You're going to have to fix up and get yourself ready to operate with the skills that you've got, the skills that you will require after you've done all the right preparation that you need. Because you know what? If you're not doing it, someone else is already doing it. Guaranteed. If you're not doing it, someone else is already doing it. So you look around you and take a look at people out there. And if you check somebody and you say, you know what, if they're doing that, I could do that as well. Give yourself the opportunity. Give yourself the knowledge. Re-educate yourself. That's all you have to do. Re-educate yourself. But put the work in. Okay, guys, on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully the sun will be shining. I think it's starting to come through now. So guys, have a great day. Enjoy. Catch you later. Inspirational post by Leverson. Peace.